have to say, watching this match, especially knowing they presented the Leagues Cup trophy before this game in front of the team that they beat. And so Nashville, Gary Smith had come out ahead of this game and said that he was going to rest his big star. Hani Mukhtar he needed some rest. They've played a ton of games. So Hani Mukhtar's not on the pitch. Walker Zimmerman, your best center back, is not available due to injury. Schaffelberg, who has been this little whirling dervish for Nashville starting this game on the bench. I was so impressed with their defensive shape and how they were able to maintain it for the entire match. For 90-plus minutes, they played so compact. They completely cut off those passing lanes for Messi. And I think it was the first time, Marco, that I could really see frustration from Messi because he couldn't find those little through balls the way that he usually is able to do. And I just have to give so much credit to the way Nashville set up and stuck to their game plan in this one.
He was so frustrated that we were joking before. He didn't even want to give his shirt at the end of the game. Like, he genuinely looked mad.
Yes.
They limited spaces. And it's the first time that I saw, I know it's the first game that he doesn't score and whatever. He looked like he got hit. They were not scared to be physical with Messi. And yeah, it was a frustrating match for him. But I think it shows how strong Nashville were in knowing what they're good at and what they're not good at.
Yeah.
This is a Gary Smith special. I mean, this is how Nashville came into Major League Soccer, saying, you know, with him, we are going to defend first. And it was ugly in the attack. And then they started to get some players in, and players who typically have pace to get in behind and open up the field for Nashville. But typically, set pieces is how they could hurt you, and defensively, always strong under Gary Smith. So they had 30% possession. This was a game where they just wanted to come in and get a result. And that's exactly what they did. They had opportunities to win the game, too.
They did.
But
At the end, they had them.
That's what makes Nashville a scary team, because even with players being rotated, Walker Zimmerman being out injured, they can always make it a game, given how good they are defensively, that structure. So it's kind of what I was expecting. I thought this was going to be a draw for Inter Miami. Now the question is, does Tata Martino say, I am not flying Messi, Busquets, and Alba to LA? It's a Western Conference game. This is a game where you can essentially give it to LAFC if you wanted to say, hey, this is going to be a gauntlet for us.
But they
Give us
need
the rest.
points.
They need the points.
Not in a Western Conference game. You can give that. It's not a 6-pointer.
I mean, if you're going to rest them, sure, you use a West Conference game, but come on. They're really up against the clock.
It's not a 6-pointer.
It is not a 6-pointer.
The West Coast's not going to be happy about that.
But every point is going to be.
They're going to be mad.
But if you were saying, for the sake of the team, if you were ever going to give a rest to players, this would be the game.
If you were Tata, you would do it?
I would do it.
Charlie, they have games coming up for this international break where they're going to be missing so many guys. And now Kramaski got the call up.
Good too.
Messi's going to be gone. Drake Callender, like some of your best players are going to be gone for a couple of matches. You need to collect points. I think that they're going to be really disappointed to not get all 3 points last night at home against Nashville. And then I don't know. I think you have to. They're sitting second to last in the East.
Have you seen their schedule?
If you don't
see where they have left?
If you don't make it to the playoffs, you're resting Messi the whole playoffs and MLS Cup. So you don't do it now. I don't think now is the time where you leave some of your biggest names.
If there's ever a time to rest your players, this would be it, though.
I think if you're going to take a risk, this is the lightest
5-hour
risk.
flight to LA to play.
He'll be comfortable on the flight.
Give him a massaging seat. But they can't get Delta One for the guy.
I know those
He's not in
LFC
the
fans
back
don't
of
want
the
to hear
plane.
that, but this would be the time to give your guys a break.
Give him his own PJ. Come on.
Never going to happen. Never going to. It's too much. It's too much.